All right, guys, we got this beef stew, just plain and simple. Just gonna use a 3 pound. How many pounds is this? Let's see here. Yeah, this is about 3.5 pounds of chuck. That's what I'm using today. Simple beef stew. I know some people like to use that London broil. I don't. I know people like to use that for pot roast and stuff like that. But, beef stew, I kind of like this better. It softens up. It's just a better cut of meat, for me at least. So I like the way this tastes. You know, when it's cooked, you can smell it. Let me go ahead and put this. Again, I'm using my stewing pot here. And I've got it over medium, kind of medium high. But right now I'm just kind of cubing the meat, kind of rough cut, bite size, you know, of course. I'm not, it's already trimmed. You know, this is meant for a pot roast, kind of, you know, not meant for the grill. So it's kind of trimmed as far as fat goes. And I'm just kind of cubing it now. half inch, and then another half inch, yeah. And once it gets down cooking, of course, it's going to shrink down a little bit more. So if it looks kind of big now, that's not an accident. Once it gets down to cooking, it's going to shrink and be much more of a bite size piece. So I'll go ahead and throw this in. This is a lot of meat, but this is meant to feed at least 5 adults. So, and this is a favorite on Guam. This is called thickening on Guam, and sometimes we'll use fresh beans, string beans. Sometimes we'll use taro with it. Put that in. Today I'm going to use potatoes. I'm going to add potatoes to this dish. I'm going to make some white rice again. Just maybe kind of put a dash of soy sauce in there. But we've already chopped up the onions, so we've got that going on. So we got that going on. I might put some carrots in there. I might. I'm still kind of thinking about it. But that's the good thing, you know. I'm just kind of live streaming while we're getting set to make some dinner. So it's not a show, guys. It's not a cooking show. I'm just showing you while I'm cooking. That's all. It's not a cooking show. Just showing you while I'm cooking. Alrighty, what next? So we obviously chopped the onions, hoping to get that in the picture. So, you know, if you guys like what you're seeing, right? Drop me a like, oh man, we got 5 likes already. That's great. And then drop me a subscribe. So right now you see I've got all of this in there. Don't worry about my hands, guys. This is for the house. Got the beef in there. I've got to brown that, you know, so it doesn't have to necessarily be brown total. I don't have to wait to put the onions in, so I'm going to go ahead and put the onions down. Like I said, like the title says, it's going to be fast, right? And I've got some small, what are these, petite gold potatoes. I've got these petite gold potatoes, again, with the intentions that it's going to be fast. You know, we're going to add ingredients that we're able to kind of cook really easily. And so that's the intention. Going to cook it really easily and get that going. So right now, I'm going to get all my ingredients ready, and my dog's growling. Get all this stuff kind of put together, and I'm getting my garlic powder ready actually. So what I'm doing is trying to get the shaker. The shaker was plugged up. Oh man, humidity there. So I'm going to go ahead and add some of that garlic. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of garlic. And then I'm going to get some just regular black pepper. Put that in there. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for that like. Go ahead and, you know what? I'm going to add some black pepper now. That's good. And let's get the salt. Not too much. Not too much. Can't unsalt it. So, you know, as you probably have heard me say in the past, yeah, I'd rather leave a little room for the salting. So I'm just going to put a teaspoon of salt in there. It kind of helps bring that flavor out. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clear up this mess. You know, all my chopping onion stuff. Mess. Get that out. And like I said, this is going to be quick. So, you know, there's not much. Sometimes I like to add rice noodles to this, guys, or even some, golly, what is it, man? Is it the cellophane noodles or sweet potato noodles? I forget what it was. But those are also good to put in as a added bonus. I like that. You could add some crushed tomatoes. Those are good. Some people don't like that because the acid, but crushed tomatoes are good with it too. Appreciate a like and subscribe if you're just joining me. I'm gonna let that kind of brown up. I'm gonna go get a spoon right now, and I'm cooking a big spoon. Let's see if I can raise this up, and so I can get a better look. There we go. It's a little bit better, right? Yeah. There we go. That's a little bit better, right, guys? Go to move this chopping board. I'm not sure if I'm gonna chop those little petite potatoes. I might leave them the way they are, but I will give them a rinse. I will give them a rinse before this is all done. That's right. I'm gonna get a spoon. Grab my spoon. I think I'm going to turn the heat up. Let's do that right now. Let's get that on high and get this thing start to sizzle and get going. Alright guys, we're just making some quick beef stew. Simple ingredients, easy I should say. I put simple and easy, right? Not quick. But it is easy. What we got is a chuck steak in here, about 3.5 pounds. Onions, garlic, salt, and black pepper. That's all I got in here right now. I'm getting that browned up on high heat. And I'm going to give it a few more seconds here so that we can get this turned and evenly cooked, or at least browned evenly. And I'm just going to add some water. I might add a little more salt, but then the idea is I'm going to bring that to boil, add the potatoes in there, and you know what? I'm going to add carrots too. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like and subscribe. That'd be kind of cool. Could always use some subscribers. And you know, it lets me know if I'm doing something right. Start getting, you know, as soon as the channel starts to grow, man, I'm going to see if I can get more, you know, just better equipment and such. Right now I'm using my phone, and you know, that's all I got. So the cameras that I had, for some reason they're not working anymore. I'm trying to get them looked at, but that's okay. I've got my phone. We're doing it, man. We're doing it. We got a lot of things going on, and we still can use my phone and get to you guys and get to cook this beef stew. Simple and easy. You know, salt, black pepper, garlic, onions. Of course, beef chuck, 3.5 pounds for stewing. You know, if you get the one for the grill, then it's going to have a lot of fat on it. That's kind of like inherent of something for the grill. It's going to have a little more marbling on it and more fat. That's cool, actually. But yeah, let's see. How long have we been on this live stream? About 15 minutes? Oh, almost 16 actually. Rich Ogo here. You're watching the Richard Ogo YouTube channel. Here we are. We got beef stew. I'm from Guam. This is a recipe that we learn. You know, sometimes I don't know any family out there, Chamorro family that doesn't know how to make this simple and easy stuff. And but I'm sure they're out there. Right? And that's okay. That's why I'm making this video. If you're out there, here it is. You know, it's the whole point of cooking. Nourish, help, share, feed, pass it on. Right? We're not here forever on this earth, man. You know? Gotta pass this stuff along. Here it is. Live forever. And so right now I've got it on high, as you can see. Well, this is a cast iron pot. Got from my mom. Thank you, Mom. And she got this for me for Christmas one year. And so I've been using it since. I've not broke. As soon as I got it out of the package, I started using it. And that was, gosh, that was about 8 years ago now. So put to good use. Somebody left me a comment last time and said, "Don't use a metal spoon." And okay, yeah, I guess you can use a wooden spoon if you wish. We use a metal spoon. I'm okay with that. But thanks for watching. That's cool. I'm just gonna give this another stir. It's still getting, it's not that, obviously you see me touching it, it's not that hot, but the bottom is, and the heat is slowly kind of, cast iron, stainless steel, retains the heat, so once it gets really hot, it's not gonna, it's gonna cook, and it's gonna cook evenly. I'll even get the cover it, I'm sure it's gonna retain the heat. That's kind of indicative or inherent to using a cast iron pot and stainless steel. The good thing about, beef, right? Doesn't take long to cook. Does not take long to cook this kind of meat. Real easy. Simple and easy, right? Oh man. Oh man, I see a beautiful there. Thank you. Oh, appreciate you. Thank you for showing up. See a comment says good. Yeah, man, leave comments, guys. It's cool. Cool comments. And anyhow, I get some funny comments all the time. Yeah. I've been cooking since age 5, back on the shores of Pearl Harbor. Waiting on a meal. My dad was cooking oxtail, and it was going to take a long time to soften up because it was so, meat that takes a while. Normally, folks put it in a pressure cooker or slow cooker, cooked overnight, and that's the best kind to make the meat kind of fall off the bone. But I couldn't wait that long, so I took a shovel and put it in a old desk. If you guys remember the old desks from school, and it's the old desks from school. Hey guys, stop fighting! Sorry, my dogs are fighting over a bone. Stop fighting. Knick-knack, paddywhack, right? Dogs love bones. Anyhow, cooked some oysters. Some clams. And it was my first time trying clams. And I thought they was delicious. So I've been cooking since. Yeah. That's that story. Anyhow. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. I noticed I've got 6 likes. and 20 people on this live stream right now, so that's cool. Whoop, 11, my mistake. And so I really appreciate everybody showing up tonight and or today, wherever you're at. I noticed I had some folks from the other side of the planet showing up, so that was kind of cool. You know, that wasn't kind of cool. I thought it was cool. Um, they were kind of. I don't know what language you guys were speaking in, but hey, you know, coming over, taking a look, subscribing, and coming back. Hey, we all speak. You know, that's the thing about food, man. It's the universal language. It's the universal language. So we're all kind of. Everybody gets hungry, right? Everybody needs to eat. So I'm gonna go ahead and push that over there. It's browning up really good. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're just browning the meat. And this is chuck roast. It's beef. And it's about 3.5 pounds, a little over 3.5 pounds. And I've got, of course, the beef, right? Onions, garlic, black pepper, salt. Simple. Simple. Let's not make it complicated. And right now I'm just kind of browning it with the onions and all that, those different seasonings, so that we kind of get that all kind of melted together. Believe me, you're gonna like it in the end. Yes, you will. It is gonna go great with rice. You're eating it right now. Awesome. 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 Yeah, thank you for showing up. And again, this is a leaner cut than what you would buy for the grill. And so yeah, I mean that's not an accident. You know, I don't want to keep moving fat aside, and you're not gonna find any beef like with zero fat. Just like trying to find pork with no cholesterol. So it's just inherent. But you can trim it a little bit. And in this case, I wanted more meat, so I can stew it so it's kind of soft, right? And being chuck, it gets a little softer, a little quicker than, let's say, using London broil, those kind of cuts. So yeah, we're in good shape. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I do these from time to time, but more on Saturdays. So this is kind of an anomaly to do it here on a Monday. Appreciate you guys showing up, and it was just something that I wanted to cook tonight. The family was kind of like, "Hey, when are you gonna make some beef stew? Hey, when are you gonna make some kaddu?" Kaddu is what we call it on Guam. It's just a soup, kaddu, and that's what we're making, some kaddu cutting with beef chuck and onions, garlic, black pepper, salt. Right now, got that in there, and I'm seeing it kind of reduce. All of that liquid you see in there, that's actually from the beef. So right now it's kind of reducing a little bit, and I'll believe it or not, all of that's going to kind of melt together. If you remember, I put the onions in. You don't really see the onions anymore. It's kind of translucent now, and you don't see any of the other ingredients. But if you were here for that, I put a teaspoon of salt. I put a teaspoon of black pepper, and then of course I put what would be equivalent to at least 3 cloves of garlic, and a cup of onions. So that's all in there right now. But the dominant thing that you see right now is all the beef. So that's cool. Right? I'm gonna go ahead and wash the potatoes. I like to wash them. They're small, petite potatoes, so I'm not going to cut them. I think they're okay. I'm cutting open the package right now. I'll go ahead and hold it over there. But I've got these small potatoes, the petite potatoes, so they're not going to take long to cook. I'm going to go ahead and rinse them off. Just because I rinse everything out. Got to. Rinse them off. And I'm putting the potatoes in because they take a little longer to cook than the carrots. The carrots, you'll start to get steamed. They steam fairly quick, and so it's not an accident we got the petite potatoes. You know, those don't take very long. Well, not as long as, let's say, getting a big, two fist, a pound of russet. That this is a little bit more petite, and I'm trying to stick with the bite size. You can see it's about the same size as the meat. It's a small little. So trying to have consistency with the cooking. Some might not care. Yeah, I do. I'm putting that in now. I might even throw in a little more potatoes. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to open up this other package and rinse it out and get that in there. Yeah, just dump those in. And now I'm going to add a little more garlic and black pepper and salt. Just a tiny bit. Just a dash. Not too much. Hey, thanks for showing up, guys. Yeah, just a little bit. And so what's this going to do, right? I'm going to add some salt too. But as it cooks, right, the potatoes are going to not only soak up a lot of the flavors, right, and all the seasoning, but it's also going to thicken up a little tiny bit, not a lot. I'm going to go ahead and get some water for the stew now. And now that it's at a rolling boil. All right, thank you for sticking around. And here we go. I'm gonna put, I don't know, I might put 32 ounces in. I like using bottled water or filtered water. It's just a thing I like. So right now I'm gonna bring this to a boil as well. Let's see here. How much water do we put in? I don't know. See, I put in 32 right now. I might add a little more because I like to bring it up to where it's able, now that we're able to kind of cover up all the ingredients. Right about there. And now I want to go ahead and get it to boil. That might take a few minutes, but don't worry, I'm not going to leave the stream. Everybody here, you all know that I like to stick around with my cooking. Just cause I think it's safer. You know what I might do? I might get the rice going. I didn't start that yet, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see here. Let's put the ingredients over here. And get the potatoes. Yep, it's in there. All right, guys, so beef stew, right? Now we've browned the meat and we put in the petite golden potatoes. And we've got onions, garlic, salt, black pepper, of course. We added just a tiny bit more. And now we're going to get this back up to boil. And then I'm going to add some carrots. So stick around. Let me get the rice ready. Get some rice going. I think I'm going to cheat this time and just use the rice cooker. I'm going to make some red rice for everybody, don't worry. For another dish, we've got another party coming up on the, I guess in a couple of weeks. And actually, we got a few parties. We got 2 parties, and I'll get the camera rolling on that too, or my phone. Get that live stream. And so, while that's getting ready to boil, right, I'm going to go ahead and make some rice. And just some simple rice, man, jasmine. Bought this over at, I think I bought this over at where did I buy this at? Kroger, I think. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just make something small. Just 2 cups, maybe. There we go. 3 cups. Most of us growing up on Guam, we don't really measure it. We just kind of say, okay, there you go. There, that's how much rice we're making. How much rice? How much rice we're making? About there. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash this pot, get this rice going, and so we'll have some while that's going. By the time this is done, the rice only takes about 10 minutes, 12 minutes to cook. The rice cooker, especially for something small like this. This is very small compared to what we usually would cook for something, with the whole family coming over. This would be, something really small. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me, guys. We're making beef stew. Simple and easy, not fast, but certainly simple and easy. Anybody can do it. Nothing hard about it. Just pick your chuck roast or your beef chuck. Doesn't matter really how thick it is, because you're going to chop it up into bite-sized pieces. And get it brown, like you see there in front of you. We've browned that, got the onions, garlic, salt, black pepper, and I might put a dash of vinegar in it. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. That's a good thing about, when you cook at home. You can keep getting better and better. Get a recipe, get this recipe, redo it, whatever. Make it better at your house. For us, we're just making dinner. Again, it's not a show. I'm just showing you my cooking. It's not a cooking show. I'm just showing you my cooking. I think I had a comment. I'll tell you guys about it in a minute. Measuring out the rice. How much water? Remember, guys, I put like a pinky. Remember, I said I'm making about this much rice, so I got them. Same thing. I'm making, the water needs to be about that high above the rice. That's it. Okay, there we go. Rice in good shape. Now I'm gonna pop this in the rice cooker and get that going. Now, by the time this is done, rice will be done too. Takes about 10-15 minutes. Let me give this a turn. Turning it helps, move the hot water around. So go ahead and give it a stir. Turn it around. Get everything. It stopped boiling, obviously, because I added water, right? It's got new things in there, right? Room temperature potatoes. So, it's not going to just pop in there and start boiling. We got to bring it back to boil. I'm not going to over salt it. Like I said, I've got a teaspoon in there. So, you can't unsalt things. Yep, it's that high above the rice. That's it. That's it. It's just an inch, right? That's an inch. So, whatever rice you're making, that's up. Well, I should say with jasmine rice, you could probably add a little bit more, but it's a little more forgiving. If you're making sticky rice for like, let's see, with the lots of shorts was related to trying to get monetized. versus number of videos. Well, not really. Like I mentioned earlier, lots of my cameras are broken right now, but I guess I could use my phone. But yeah, I do have. Go to my channel and subscribe and see. I do have a monetization journey series. I haven't gone back to it. Lots of reasons why. One of them is because I'm running out of space on my phone. So I have to conquer that here. So it looks like it's a harder journey to be monetized outside of just having a camera. Right? We need to have the logistics, space on the phone, all kinds of different things. So anyway, I love you too, man. I love you too, now. Man, I always get tips from this guy, man. This is my Nyaw's my brother-in-law, and I get tips all the time. This guy sends me stuff. He's my biggest supporter. One of my biggest supporters. The whole family does. I might get in trouble for saying that, but he's one of my biggest supporters. Been there from the beginning. And hey, baby, want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah. So versus number of videos. Yeah, I know it, man. I've actually got some some videos, long form videos that I've started and never edited because they ended because I ran out of space on my phone. So if everybody's kind of wondering, hey, wow, this guy's done a lot of live streaming here lately, outside of the shorts. You're right. Live streaming gets directly, stored in the cloud. So out there in YouTube. So the repository for live streaming is on YouTube, and it's not necessarily. Sorry, somebody's knocking on my door. But yeah, so the repository for live streaming is on the platform, and when you're recording or producing a program on your own or at home, it becomes a little more challenging because all of that stuff has to be saved on your drives. In this case, I was using my phone and at 64 gigs. Not enough. Not for an hour program. And to try to parse that out, unfortunately, they're outside of enterprise level solutions. The regular consumer products like what I'm using now, right? The phone. They don't sync as quick. You can sync on, I guess, manually, but it doesn't optimize your space on your phone necessarily right away. Yeah, I've got lots of stuff in the queue. Yeah, monetization journey. I've recorded that 3 times, and it's summertime, of course, right? If you guys notice, it kind of dropped off there with when summertime hit. Why? There's more stuff now. More people are home. So what went up right when summertime hit? Cooking and live streaming, right? But yeah, thank you for showing up. Thank you for for commenting. I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. And I see I got 18 people. At one point in this stream, I saw 35 people. That was cool. I got 6 likes. Wasn't expecting anybody to show up, so I appreciate it. This was just like I said, guys. It's not a cooking show, right? I just show you my cooking. That's it. Well, hello. I see a hello. So hello back. Hopefully you can give me a hello like and a hello subscribe. That's cool. Whoa, 22 people, man. I appreciate it. We went camping this weekend. Thank you. Yeah, 7. Appreciate it. We went camping this weekend just for a day. And you might have seen one of the shorts I did was my rotisserie baby back ribs. We also did chicken. We also did, cheeseburgers. We put some smoked turkey wings on the grill. I didn't get the smoked turkey. I didn't get other stuff. I did get the baby back ribs. Um, the other stuff I've already kind of done. Actually, I don't know if I did the smoked turkey yet. If not, I'll get that in there. I'll get that in there. What I really would love to show you guys, like you're talking about the rice, is I'd really love to get that, chamorro style red rice. Yeah. And, on Guam we just call it red rice. We call it chamorro style. It's just, everywhere else we gotta call it chamorro style. But on Guam, it's just rice. We just call this food. Oh boy. And so, I saw a comment, what make and model? Okay. iPhone 12, not the Max, iPhone 12 regular, 64 gig. And it's pretty good. I mean, I like it. Shoots 4K 30, 60. We have refresh 120, which is, for most people's TVs, outside of folks that, have a 70, 80 inch TV, most are not going to be, if you own a TV in the last six years and you still have it in your house, it's not going to be something that's going to handle all that kind of refresh rate. You might have it, but not many things are shot in 4K. Well, actually, a lot of things are shot in 4K. It's the delivery. Not many outlets can deliver it in 4K. YouTube being one of them, actually. And then 5.1. We can record 5.1 simulated here on this kind phone, but. Oh, by the way, I'm adding the carrots. I'm adding about 2 cups of carrots. Baby carrots. I don't know if you're seeing a theme here. Petite, right? Bite-sized parts or bite-sized cut. And then I'm putting in some baby carrots. I don't know why I'm doing it now. I said I was going to wait with boiling, but you know what? Since it's taking a while to boil, but it's hot. It's really hot to the touch, so I'm gonna treat it like a slow cooker at this point, and just go ahead and add these flavors since it's taking a little time to rise. That's okay. Put that in, and now the sweetness from the carrots, right? This is really. I'm gonna have one. Man. I'm gonna have another one. I'm gonna have another one. Dude, this thing is good. That's mungy. Mungy. That means it's good. Oh gosh. I love carrots, man. Okay. Now this is something that my mom taught me, right? Because I was making curdle for a long time. I told you I ate it. I cooked. Now I'm just going to add a little capful, just a teaspoon of vinegar, tiny bit. That's it. Okay. I might go ahead and add a little more salt. You notice I'm adding very little salt. You can't unsalt it. Those people with high blood pressure, they enjoy it. So I'm adding like a half a teaspoon there. Go ahead and sprinkle that around. That's good. Add a little bit more black pepper. Yeah, anybody want to, donate a camera? I think, pretty soon here, by the way, I got 334 subscribers before I started the stream. Um, you know, I can start a membership if I hit 500, and not if. I'm sorry. When, guys, when I hit 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch time hours, um, I can open up a membership, and then hopefully, I can start, making a little bit of change from what I do here, and I'll be able to afford a better camera, and all that stuff. Um, right now, I'm at 1,000 watch time hours, guys. Just to give you an update. Hey! All right, what is this, man? Stu, what is this? Backyard fun, country boy. Yeah. What is this? What is your watch time hours at right now? Watch time subscribers. So when I hit 500 um, subscribers, right? Oh, by the way, I'm turning it just so I can redistribute the heat. When I reach 500 subscribers, 3,000 watch time hours, I'll have the ability to now run a membership on my channel. So that'd be kind of cool, guys. Let me know, let me know if you agree, because I think that'd be kind of cool. Then I'll be able to kind of, build this organically, and I'm not looking necessarily for to do that. I'm really just looking for an audience at this point with, community, right? We're building community. So, ah, oh man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. It's a backyard fun country boy. Nice. You just started your own channel. Hey, that's great. Me too. I started I think with most of us, we have a Gmail or a Google account. We don't realize that we already have a channel or the ability to start one. It's free. I encourage everybody on this stream, folks, start a channel. You know something others don't, and give it a try. I mean, I'm using my phone right now. I did have access to a GH5 camera, but that one fell. So I'm trying to see if I can get it fixed. They're not cheap cameras, but I got it on a tripod, and it fell. So that's it. Let's see. What does it say? Cook country food. What do you cook? Okay, so I cook mainly Chamorro food. That's island food from Guam, and but I cook a whole lot more than that. But mainly you're gonna find that dishes. Um, oh yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, appreciate that. Backyard fun country boy. I can't wait to see your channel. I can't wait. Everybody on this stream, if you start a channel, I promise I'll go to it. If you subscribe, I'll go to your channel, man. Because just knowing that it was able to inspire, or maybe we can collaborate is enough for me. I'm interested, and that's all it really takes, right? It's a community of the audience. So, this is what we would call, cut and cutney on Guam, and it just means a soup, meat soup, and all it is right here is just beef chuck, for the pot, right? It's not for the grill, so it's not as fatty as the one for the grill, right? Woohoo! I appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming in on this live stream. I appreciate it. This is it's got beef chuck, right? Obviously onions, garlic, salt, black pepper, and I've got some petite potatoes, and I've got some carrots, baby carrots, and all of it. The idea is that it all kind of consistency as far as the pieces and the size, right? And that's what it is, man. Oh yeah. Thank you. I'm surprised too. I think it's just I think it's just been, I think it's just, it could be with the titling, right? But certainly my vertical live streaming has gotten let's see, Canon PowerShot G5. No, it's a Panasonic GH5 and GH4. So I had both of them. I'm answering TA right now. Backyard Fun Country Boy. Yeah, I know it. I should have a. I should. Well, I should. This is a journey, and everybody's kind of different. I've seen folks with just maybe 4 videos already monetized. So it's more than just the video count. We're talking strategy here. We're talking, treating it more like a channel as opposed to as a video repository. But the point here is, it doesn't matter how long it takes, as long as you're doing something you love, it's not work, and the journey's worth it. The frustration goes away, dissipates. And like I said, earlier, I don't know if you were here for that, but it's not a cooking show. I just show you my cooking. So this is just dinner. I just dinner every time I think I'm gonna cook something. I think I want to, that isn't, a 5-minute meal, which this is not. Right? It's not a 5-minute meal. It's almost an hour from prep to done. I try to turn on the live stream. Why? Because I want to show you what I'm doing. I want to show you what I'm cooking, and hopefully, I want to share it with you. So hopefully, you can take it home and do it. Which, by the way, I appreciate you guys welcoming me into your home right now, because you guys are watching this on one of your devices, and I appreciate that. Guys, I've been in media for over 30 years, and media logistics and solutions is my specialty. But I couldn't see the family getting involved with that, right? Because I could make videos on that and all the different companies I've helped, but the family can't get involved. So I love family. I love to nourish. I love to bring and provide. And I know that at least with the cooking right now, I mean, you guys don't know it, but 6 times I've been approached during this live stream here at home. Is it ready yet? So they're upstairs right now watching the live stream as well. And I've got some of my kids hovering over, kind of waiting for it to be done. But this is the fun part, man. On Guam or at the grill. Actually, anywhere. I think at the grill, folks hang around the grill. The conversations that you have and the camaraderie that you have. Here we call barbecue tunu, with tunu, and the conversations that come around out there are historic. Because we're sharing and we're talking. It's like the dinner table. People gather around the dinner table and they speak, say the best conversations, the best time to connect is there. Well, over at the grill in Guam is where most people kind of connect. We have a tradition that's called chesa. We share and we chop up the meat, right? Just to test and pass it around. And we know now that the delivery of this food to our family is going to be delicious, because that's the place to test it while we're still at the grill, while still cooking fresh off the griddle or the grill or the rotisserie. If you didn't watch the some of the videos in the past that I've made, I've got a rotisserie ribs and stuff like that. I've only just started putting that up. I bought that back in December, and it was on sale for $20. Original price was like $50. So I bought it. I was like, what the heck, And check it out. It's on my channel, and you'll see the rotisserie. It's there. I just used it this past weekend, and it was a hit. We went camping. And we went camping with some family and friends, and it was spectacular. No complaints here, and I appreciate it. I loved it, man. We fed at least three families. And they contributed too, by the way. They brought their own food. We put it on the grill, heated it up, cooked it up, and that's what it's about, man. That's what the magic of food, man. You know, I've been working media for so many years. Like I said, it's over 3 decades, and that's a long time. I've got a lot to say. I got a lot to teach. I got a lot to give, and frankly, I could probably get the channel monetized a little quicker, but that wasn't the point. The point is that with these videos, with these streams, I'm able to now nourish, share, reach across the table, reach across the stove, reach across the earth to where you're at, and share. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a turn here. And as you can see, it's so soft, it's falling apart. I'm gonna let this go ahead and simmer. The meat's cooked. I'm really just kind of cooking the potatoes and the carrots at this point. Where's the seasoning? Looks bland. Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cloud. Yeah, the seasoning this is a stew, so this is called cut-and-cut-me, and or just beef stew. And it's simple and easy ingredients. We got onions, garlic, salt, black pepper. Again, simple and easy. It's what it's meant to be. Usually, I'll add, other things like I'll even add noodles to it. Either rice noodles or sweet potato noodles or even mung bean noodles. Those are good with this too. But then it kind of turns into what's called, at least where I'm from, Candelaria, and that's good too. But we've got all those seasonings in there. It's been now cooking for a little. It's almost an hour, and so right now we're just kind of cooking it slow. This is a pot, guys. This is a pot that my mom got me, man. Thank you, Mom. It was a while ago. So, I've got a pot from when I was growing up too. My my mom and dad used to cook in this pot that I have. It's over here in my pot rack. I won't show you now, but that's over 50 years old. And it's a stainless steel pot. It's not like this. This is a cast iron, but yeah, no, it's not bland, guys. Scroll up, Cloud. Scroll up, and you'll see some folks. They're eating it too at their house. They in the comments, they saw what was happening here. They started to try to cook it, but we all cook in my family. By the way, I think I saw my sister too on this live stream, so that's kind of cool. I appreciate that. Lots of credit goes to her, and we share. So, all the recipes, in part that I cook, all kind of come from each and every one of us through cooking. That the magic of cooking, dude. It's not just to nourish, we get to share and memories and such. So that's cool. Again, this is beef chuck, and it's 3.5 pounds or a little over, and it's less fat than the grill kind. So naturally, one for the grill has more margin, more fat to it. That's because it's going to reduce. It's going to shrink down, right? And we want to get that sizzle on both sides or char. And we've got carrots, potatoes, baby carrots. And we've got petite potatoes here, golden, salt, black pepper, onions, garlic. Added about, 45 ounces of water. I may even add a little more, I don't know. It's getting a little bit thicker, a tiny bit. That's because of the potatoes. And that's not an accident. I'm trying to do that. That is what I'm doing. Okay, it says Charlottesville repairs. Does repairs. Nice. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Charlottesville. It's like an hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. And get those repaired over there. I've got my eye on one. Yeah, I got my eye on a Sony Alpha. I'm thinking about, I don't know, the ZV1 ZVE or something like that. Thinking about getting that. And it's under, the repairs. I already checked the cost for the repairs in this one. And it was going to be like $600. And I was like, man, the ZVE costs like 500 or something like that. So I was like, yeah, maybe I better just get that. It's did the GH5 have? Well, it took cards, so I'm able to put an SD card in. I got 100. I mean, I'm sorry. I had 64 gigs of memory on the memory card, and I have 6 cards. Of course, with the Sony, I can just pop those cards in too, and it'd be cheaper than getting the old GH5. The GH5 is roughly around like 15 years old. It's not a very up to date camera. It still has its value though. You can still get them brand new, and they're still gonna like run you like $1,000 or better. So that's why I was like, maybe I'll kind of scale down and then scale up, since we've got the newer, more compact cameras that perform, perform just as good, maybe even better as far as autofocus. Hey, thank you guys. I see 8 likes. Thank you so much. I've seen consistent now, like 15 and over, as far as people in the stream. I might add a little more. Man, this is smelling so good. Um, whew. Anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna get a. Golly, it's not a ZV-1F. It's way better than that. But I thought it was a Sony ZV-E. See, I've got to check. I really did. I would say let me check my phone, but I can't. I'm using it for live streaming. So that's pretty beef stew curry from Guam. We just call it food, of course. But this is a chamorro dish, and I love it when my mom and my sister make it. Oh my god, this is like. This doesn't even place compared to their cooking. It's far. I wouldn't even stand a chance to say if we were cooking the cookout. It's been about 12 minutes, by the way, since I started the rice, and the rice is about done. We've got a few more minutes, maybe 3-4 minutes. So that's a little bit over than my estimate. Oh man. You know what's also good, guys, with this? Like throw in a few beef shank. Good grief. What is it? It's almost always better when it's made for you. Thank you. Man, I'll tell you, my brother-in-law never misses a birthday since I've known him. That's a long time. He always says Happy Father's Day and Happy Birthday. He does it on his own, right? He doesn't ever have like anybody on the speaker or anything. It's just him. He's like, Happy birthday. Merry Christmas. And I know it's not auto, right? Because this was before that. And he's always been consistent with that. Happy Father's Day, I thought that was pretty cool. So you saw me add a little bit more water, and I told you I was. It's because it's starting to reduce a little too much, and it's called soup, right? It's stew. So we want to have something to put on the white rice. You'll see. Let's see. Hopefully, I could get steak right now. I'm freaking hungry. I mean, it smells delicious, dude. Good grief. Where's my sister? Is she on the stream? Let's see. Anybody else? Well, I appreciate everybody showing up. 13 people on the live stream right now, 8 likes. This is Richard Ogo YouTube channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I've noticed that folks are rolling in doing that. Man, I appreciate that. Again, it's not a cooking show. I'm just showing you my cooking. And, hopefully you can take home. Well, thank you for letting me come into your home and share this. And hopefully you can watch the highlights, as a recap, all of this stuff. So I'm trying to readjust the phone here. I'm using a phone to do this live stream tonight. And actually, I've always been using my phone for the live stream, so it's not just tonight. Usually I do this every Saturday, but sometimes I'll do this, whenever. So I appreciate you guys showing up. 12 people now in the stream. Again, beef stew, chamois style, simple recipe, and it's good, man. I mean, it right now. It's ready to go. I'm just waiting for the rice to pop up and say I'm done, and then I'll go ahead and put it on a plate, like I always do whenever we're done with this, and I show you when it's done. I like to hear that boil, man. I like to hear food cooking. Something good's on the way, man. And backyard country boy, when you were, hopefully I answered your questions, man. Yeah, good luck on your channel. If I see your channel, I'm gonna subscribe, and I'm gonna come over and subscribe and watch your videos. And we eventually this turns into something that anybody who's successful on YouTube is going to reach some kind of monetization, not a choice. Eventually you will. You're consistent. You're doing what you love, and you have something. By the way, I think everybody has something to teach. Everybody knows something that somebody else does not. That's an of course moment. Of course they do. I don't know. Maybe everybody here on this stream does know how to make something like this. I don't know. But again, it's not a show. I'm just showing you my cooking. And hopefully you get something from it. Right now, we're just waiting on the rice, guys. So, it's boiling, obviously. But it wasn't a moment ago because I added another gali, I think it was another 12 ounces of water. So let's wait for you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for asking about the camera. Yeah, the camera was a Panasonic Lumix GH5 that I usually would use to record my long form. I think I saw a comment earlier like, why don't you make more long form? That's the reason why. I'm just, I don't have enough space on my phone to record at the quality that I want because in post, it matters in post. Doing this live stream like this, it matters too, but the quality now is being, optimized and governed by YouTube, which is good. Because it's on, it's on them, and they know what they want, and and the look that they want for the platform, and they're not out to make us look bad. So that's why. Also because the repository for the videos after the live stream is on YouTube already, so it's not stored on my phone. So bonus. I'm going to check to see if that rice is ready. And it's got about 1 minute left. Then I'll be able to put it in a bowl and then just kind of show you what I've been making. Then I'm going to give it to I always serve my wife first. And when I started cooking, and she was the first one in the relationship, I wanted to cook. And very sure, and I've been doing that since. You know what? It says about 30 more seconds on it. I'm just going to get some rice. All right. Now, let's see here. Estalator. All right, now. Talk to you later, okay? Love you. And here we are with our bowl of rice. And there we go. Go ahead and put this in here. Get some vegetables in there. And get her some more meat. She likes when I put more meat than anything else. But let's see here. Get that there. And then get a couple more carrots. And now I'm going to get some kaddu now. Kaddu is the soup. Very simple. Somebody said there's a... Where's the seasoning? Let's see it. This has been boiling long enough for the seasoning kind of fused together with everything. Melted away into the actual meat, potatoes, and carrots. So, there we go. We have it's a beef stew, man. A simple beef stew. And let's see here. Simple beef stew. Simple and easy, not fast. Obviously. Yeah, simple and easy beef stew, guys. It is not that hard to make. It just takes patience. And, you know, hopefully you like and subscribe. And every single view, you know, brings us closer and bigger community. And right now I've got it at a rolling boil. Rolling boil. And I'm just going to go ahead and give that a turn. You see the potatoes are falling apart. This is going to be even better tomorrow. All right, we'll go ahead and turn that down to low. And move this over here. Again, you can see this is what it looks like. It's plated. One more thing I'm going to add. One more thing I forgot to say. Was that when you plate it, right? Pico Man soy sauce. Just do a little whirl like that. That's it. That's it for the live stream, guys. And hopefully you enjoyed all of what I had to cook tonight. And hopefully you're like super hungry and gonna try it. Come back to this channel again. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for all the engagement and the comments. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll do this again tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. We shall see. All right. Thank you, guys. This is Richard Ogo, and you're watching the Richard Ogo YouTube channel. And I was live. Now I'm going to go. Thank you so much. And again, this is simple and easy beef stew. Cut and cut. It's from Guam. And it's simple and easy. You can make it at home. We'll go ahead and that back around. Good night, everybody.